Damn drill's gonna be the death of me this year. This has been gusseted before, but I'll be damned if we didn't break the whole tube in half. Trying to get it lined back up so we can get it welded. Bent the cylinder. Won't have a cylinder from John Deere until Tuesday. Alright, we got it closed up.
I can't get it.
Jack's a little sketchy. Had to heat the front of it. Drown that out. Let's get it welded in. Had more trouble with our drill this year than ever, I think. We're only running 5 miles an hour. We never move with it loaded. This one was fixed years ago. I let my little brother borrow my drill one time and he snapped this side off. Well, he put a piece of 1/2 inch plate here. And this one's never been any problems. That one over there, they welded on before, but they didn't gusset it up the back. So anyway, see if we can get it fixed. As I stated, we can't have a cylinder until Tuesday. So today's Sunday, about what, the 15th or so. We'll bring you back. Well, it's Monday. I don't know, about what, 16th maybe, I don't know, somewhere in there, October. They're gonna haul today and they're done. So anything I can get. We've knocked this off, trying to cover that sand, taper this out. We got a long way to go on the taper. So like I said, anything they can get us is great. My son-in-law and I reshot the pad, built it up another 18 inches overall. I think I told you that in the last one. We built it up about 2 feet originally, and then we took about 4 inches off, so we're 20 inches higher. But anyway, then they brought me dirt in this morning, tapered this clear down like I wanted to the ditch, which I think looks pretty good, and tapering around the back now. Like I said, anything we can get, the farther out we can get, obviously less angle for washing, etc. But we've got the pad extremely oversized now, so they can tweak the house any degree they want. So, nope, pretty tickled. It's coming out nice, real nice. They've got to clean this stuff up. They got a few little evergreen trees in there they want to pull out and replant before we can knock this down. So we'll end up going to that fence row, I think, and tapering it down through there. Trim some of those out. Still got a pretty good hole here. But he thinks they're going to haul the rest of the day, so I should get another 8 or 10 loads. It's county, they quit pretty early. They work 4 days a week. I think they quit about 3 or 3:30. I think it's about a little after noon now. Nope, pretty happy with it. The drill parts will be here in the morning, and we went and, whoop, sorry about that guys, didn't mean to do that. Let's try this again. The drill parts should be in the morning sometime. We went and loaded another 150 bushel of seed wheat, took it down to have it cleaned. We've got about 165, 170 acres left, and we'll be done drilling wheat. That's a mover that, zoom out, speed mover Bob built years and years ago. We wanted a small one for the smaller tractors, and that cuts about as well as any speed mover I've ever seen in my life. It's heavy, and built to last. Not gonna break it, not gonna bend it. All right guys, talk to you later. Well, fellas, it's Tuesday, October 17th. Hopefully that cylinder for that drill will be in today. I think I've told you over and over, we got about 170 acres left to drill. And hopefully we'll get that. We won't get it done today. But if that cylinder comes in about noon, then we can get, if we get 80 of it, half of it done today. Hopefully we'll finish the rest tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to flip you around. I've been working on this dirt pad. Probably about tired of dirt pad work. But anyway, I'll flip you around. So my son-in-law is going to take some of these little evergreens out, and then we're going to slope this back. There's a old fence row right there. So if we can slope to that fence row, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. We'll leave, I think, most of these little hackberries. I think we'll put, 6-8 inches of dirt up on them to get that sloped out. You can see that, this is kind of where we've quit. This is where the sand pile was. I've got it pretty well sloped out. All the way around. Sloped the front out pretty good. We may end up putting a retaining wall in along that edge so that this isn't sloped as bad. Again, I know the camera doesn't show the angle. It's definitely mowable. Probably won't wash once the guy gets grass established, but we could put a retaining wall in along here, and then that would flatten that out a little bit. So anyway, like I said, we've kind of got this side sloped off. That was my concern. Running out of dirt. The pond has some water in it where I dug out the other day. We could get some more dirt here if we had to. But this is a little better dirt the county's bringing as far as, filling some of this. So the wife's going to work. Get to work and make me some money. She's a trooper. So anyway, county showed up this morning. I'd kind of leveled this off last night and figured, if we don't get any more dirt, we'll make this work. Ryan's talking about, that's my son-in-law, having my boy bring in a couple semi-loads of topsoil just to top all this off. Shredded topsoil is very expensive, but if we have to, we'll do that. County delivered this load this morning. I'm just having them dump it up here so when we get these trees out, hopefully this weekend, we can get that tapered off and get this finished up. Driver said probably one more load today, maybe 2. But if I can get another load, 2 more loads, we'll be able to do that easily. Then we've got some work to do back here, but that's not in a great hurry. The biggest thing for me was getting the pad built so it can settle, getting the slopes done, tube in. So anyway, that goal I think is pretty well achieved. And yep, they're gonna have a beautiful place. Well, the deer approved of your pad. How cool is that? 10 of them. Let's see if I can get a little better video. Well, they're staying behind the trees. Going over the hill. So we had a little change of plans today. I don't know, I may have oil on that. Hydraulic fluid on everything. Anyway, I was working on the dirt job, as we said earlier. John Deere was supposed to have that cylinder in 11. Bob went up. I called him at 11:30, said, hey, they got that cylinder. No, they can't find it. So, said they were still looking. Long story short, they did not have the cylinder. Great Plains couldn't tell them if they shipped it or didn't ship it, but they were showing on back order. So I said, I'm done. I'm done with it. I tore the cylinder apart. I tried to straighten the shaft. The chrome was coming off of it. I was just trying to get us done through 170 acres. I went over to a buddy's house. It's got a shitload of chrome shaft. And I found one the right size, 1 3/8 diameter, 6 foot long, which only needed 27 inches. But anyway, I gave him 20 bucks for the shaft. I then called Doug, which is the landlord. It's like a dad to me. He's got a machine shop. He's 73. He does his own stuff. He does neighbor stuff. He still does aircraft stuff, but he does it on his time pretty much. So anyway, I called him and I told him, have I ever done anything to get you out of a bind before? He said, probably not. What do you need? He knew exactly what I needed because he knew this had been going on. He told me, well, you should have just brought it down to me to start with. Well, I should have, but sometimes you hate to impose and you hate to bother people. I do a lot for Doug. Doug does a lot for me. I just thought at the time, we'll buy a new cylinder. It'll be here in 2 days. Quit rushing. Get it. Anyway. Took the shaft straight down to Doug's from the buddy I got it from. It was hardened. Doug had to grind through the hard surfacing so his bandsaw would even scratch it. He got it cut through, put it in the lathe. You'll see there he's turned both ends down, threaded both ends, and we are just now leaving his place. Try to get back to the drill. Well, I guess I'll take it back to the house, clean it up, put it all back together, get Bob, rip it back over to the drill. It's 3 o'clock, Tuesday afternoon. 17th, I think we said. Anyway, I'll bring you back.
Hell, if some of us back ordered. I mean, you might be waiting till fucking Christmas.
Yeah, maybe. If we're lucky.
Went in and talked to the rest of your wife. Hell, it's still pouring it up. And sometimes you don't know exactly what you got, but pouring it up. I mean, we're still
3:46, and we're up and running. Get out of his way here. Hang on. So I started this project of rebuilding this cylinder, having a shaft made at 1 o'clock, and at 3:45 we're up and running. That's called good friends, and that's about it. All right, fellas, I'll let you go.